Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Luxury Makeup. For today's Sunday morning Get Ready With Me, we are going to be using a bunch of new products that I picked up. Some of them are new, some of them are just new to me. So if you're curious to see what items I picked up and how I created this look, keep watching. For today's Sunday morning Get Ready With Me, we're going to be using a bunch of new items that I have either purchased over the holiday sales or items that I received in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. I have almost a whole entire full face of new makeup. So this will be pretty much a first impression video on most of these products. I'm going to start with my primer. This is the Sisley Paris Double Tint Sheer. And I'm using a new foundation. I like to use this primer because I know that it works. I know that it's good. And it hasn't steered me wrong yet. I used to review foundations for the first time without any primer. But I'm never going to wear a foundation without primer. I'm always going to have a primer on. So I've just started reviewing all foundations with the Sisley just because it is my favorite. So the foundation that I'm going to be testing out and reviewing today is the Makeup by Mario foundation. This just came out a few weeks ago. I did pick mine up at Sephora. This is the Surreal Skin Foundation and I have shade 4C. I have high expectations for this foundation. I really, really do. Mario is a makeup artist. He works on celebrities. He knows what he's doing. So I'm hopeful that this foundation is nice. I haven't watched any reviews on it yet. So I don't know if people are loving it or hating it. So that's the consistency of it. It's not super runny, but it's not real thick like a matte. And I will say that a little bit covered that whole entire half of my face. This is 2 pumps. I definitely won't need 2 pumps. I can assure you I could have easily used 1. So very, very first impression. Obviously, I haven't put any makeup on over it, so I don't know how it's going to wear. Very, very first impression. I do like it. I think it has great coverage. I think it's a good shade match. I think it makes my skin look really, really healthy. And I'm really, really liking it. So my left side has the foundation. My right side does not. You can see that my skin looks natural. Doesn't look really mattifying, but it's also not super glowy or dewy. So far, super impressed. Now, like I said, I don't know how long wearing this foundation will be. I will leave a pinned comment on how it wore. There's no real fragrance. There is a scent, but I think it's just the products themselves. I am scooting in here just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'm very, very impressed so far. I've tried a few products from Makeup by Mario. Some have been hits, some have not. So I did really like his eyeliners. I tried his blushes. Did not like his blushes. I decluttered those quickly and they did not work for me. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like this foundation or not. I did go back in with a little bit more just to see if it was buildable. I do think it is buildable. It doesn't look cakey on my face. It doesn't look like it's sinking into my pores. This is how much I have left. Overall, very, very first impression, I am impressed. We'll see if that lasts throughout this video as I apply more makeup on. For concealer, I have this concealer right here by Make Beauty. It's the Make Skin Mimic Concealer. This was gifted for me to try. I do really like it. I have shade 3 Light C. Tried the foundation and the concealer. I really like the packaging. I think it's very luxe. If you are interested in the foundation, let me know. It's not actually a foundation. It is a skin tint. If you're interested in hearing more about this brand, let me know. Here's the applicator. You do have a really, really long wand. I'll just take the same BK Beauty 101 to blend it. I think that the consistency of the concealer is very similar to the consistency of the foundation. So I think they will work really well together. So I have used this before. I've had it now for probably 2 months, and I have been using it. I do think it's super hydrating. It's not going to dry out your under eyes at all. In fact, let me show you. So it blends right down and it's not drying at all. I have been enjoying this. Like I said, it was gifted. However, there was no obligation to film a video. They probably don't even know I'm filming a video. But I do always like to say if something was gifted. Now for powder. I am so excited to open up this Dior powder. So excited. So this is the Dior Forever Cushion in shade Rose. And this is the Mitza, part of the Mitza collection. There's the packaging. Oh, it's stunning. It is really, really pretty. I did the other day film a haul video where I showed everything that I have purchased in the last month and a half. It's a lot. It is a lot. And a lot of these products are part of that haul video. I just haven't had a chance to edit that haul video and get it up for you. So some of these products you are actually going to get to see in use before I actually show them in my haul. But this is the packaging of the powder, and when you open it up, you do have this really nice covering. I think this is really, really nice. It does come with a little puff, and then you can see mine is still sealed. I have not even opened it yet. So I'm not, hopefully you can kind of see, there is quite a bit of powder already there. I'm going to take my La Mer powder brush and pick up some of this powder and apply it. I was expecting the powder to have a fragrance. I think just because it's Dior, I expected it to have a little bit of a fragrance, but it doesn't. Here my right side has the powder, my left side does not. You can definitely see that the left side appears more dewy. So I would say that the powder really mattified that foundation. So I don't have a Dior loose powder. I do have their backstage powder, no powder, but I don't have a loose powder. So I was definitely excited to get this. It says it's an ultra fine, skin fresh, loose powder, long wear and translucent perfection. I will say so far on first application, it looks really, really pretty. It did not disturb any of the makeup that I have underneath. So far I am really impressed. I will definitely continue to use this. I do believe that this is limited edition. So if this is a powder that you are interested in, I would get it before it sells out. I have heard from several people that they love this powder so much that they have a backup. Just saying. The one product I don't have a new one of is bronzer. So I'm going to use Clé de Peau, and this is what it looks like. This is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer, and I have shade number 1. So I'm going to use my Chikuhodo F01 to apply it. And I will just quickly put it on since it's not new. For a blush, I'm going to start with the Hourglass Cream Blush. This is not new. It's just new to me. And this is the Vanish Blush Stick, and I have shade Loyal. So here is the packaging, and that's what it looks like. And then here is the shade. So I think that looks really pretty. I'm actually just gonna put some more on my hand, and then I'll just use my brush from there. This is the Sonia G Jumbo Base, and I will just pick up some of that product to apply. That's really, really pretty. I like the way this applied. It's not balmy at all. I think that's really, really pretty. So again, this is shade Loyal. I did also pick up a new powder blush from Hourglass, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in shade Mood Exposure. So there's the outer packaging. And then here's the inside. This blush has a 12-month shelf life, and it is made in Italy. I'm going to use my Chikuhodo cheek brush to pick up the product. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Really, really like that. I really, really like that. So far, I'm loving everything that I have tried. This is good. This is good. Next up, we're going to try the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter, and I have shade Pillow Talk Glow. Now, I also picked up another shade, and I will do a more comprehensive video on these new highlighters, but I figured I would go ahead and use one of them today. The packaging looks very similar to the powder, and then when you open it up, that is what it looks like. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna love this. I can already tell I am gonna love this highlighter. So I'm gonna use a Sonia G Designer Pro. Now I did hear people complain on Instagram. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that glow. That the powder itself moves, and it does. I was hoping mine would be different, but it's not. Mine does move as well. I'm definitely gonna have to buff. Wow. So pretty. I will be really curious to see how this looks compared to the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. Wondering if there's a difference. I just love the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. It's that kind of rosy pink champagne shade. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. So this is just as beautiful in a powder form. Yeah, I really, really like that. To buff, I'm going to use my Sonia G Smooth Buffer. Did you guys see that there is a new buffing brush coming? She's releasing 2 new brushes, a small buffing brush and a small Ninja Pro. I will definitely be getting both. I'm really, really excited for that. Okay, so I buffed that down a little bit. It looks so much better. I love this highlighter, you guys. I honestly, oh, it's beautiful. So beautiful. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Viseart Petite 4 that I received in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. I am very curious to see how it's going to apply and how this color story is going to work. So I'm going to swatch it. I will start here with this light purple shade, move to the silver, gold, and then to this darker purple. So the light purple is a matte, but look how that's swatched. That's beautiful. The gold is a shimmer or a metallic. I'm not sure how they classify it, but it's kind of got that purple mixed into it. And then this next one is gold. And then last is a matte, and it's a deeper purple. I'm not super confident about this color story. I don't wear a lot of purple. I just don't. But I wanted to give it a try and see if I can make it work. I'm going to take a BK Beauty 201, and I'm going to start with the light purple, and we'll put it down in the crease. I did prime my eyes off camera. I used the Chanel Longwear Cream Shadow in Skintilance. I will say that the formula of these mattes is beautiful. There's no patchiness whatsoever. Some mattes are a little bit patchy. These are not. This is super blendable. So far I have nothing bad to say about the formula. If anything, it's just the color story, but we're gonna give it a try. I think that's pretty. It's not overly purple. It's kind of a more muted purple. I'm gonna take a Sonia G blender brush and go into the darker purple. We'll use that on the outer corner. I'm really not going to go in too deep with this because it is more of a darker purple. And since purple isn't my color story, I don't want to be too purple. But I do want to give a little bit of definition to that outer corner. So far, I'm still liking the eye look. Take a Sonia G worker and I'm going to go into this gold. We're just going to place that in the inner half of the eye. And I think that's really all I'm going to do. I do really like that. That is pretty. That is pretty. That is something that I could wear every day. Just a very neutral eye look. Now, just from knowing the Viseart formula, I know that I could really, really smoke this up and give it a much more purple look. I'm going to take that BK Beauty 201 to just blend the crease. Yeah, I really like that. That's pretty. Very, very pretty. Very subtle, very pretty. Definitely wearable. Now for eyeliner. I have a new to me eyeliner. This is the Natasha Denona Macro Tech Eye Crayon, and I have shade black. I got this for Christmas for my husband. I love watching the Natasha Denona reels over on Instagram of the eye looks that she creates, and she's always using these pencils, and she creates the most beautiful eye looks. So I wanted to go ahead and pick one up and give it a try and see how it works. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with this. I don't have a new mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and use this MAC Stack mascara. I really, really love this mascara, and this is a sample. I do have the full size, but I'm trying to finish up this sample so that I can declutter it, and I'm almost done with it. So we're going to go ahead and use that, and then when I'll be back, we're going to finish off the look with some new lip products that I got. So I don't think I'm going to use the Natasha Denona lip crayon or eye crayon. I cannot pull the lid off. And I don't know if it's because my hands are oily, which I don't think that they are. But for whatever reason, I can't open it. Oh God, I cannot open it, you guys. So I'll try again another day, or I'll ask my husband, but I can't open it. So I'm going to get out another eyeliner. I have this Victoria Beckham Satin Cajole in shade black. I don't think I've used it. I think I used the Cocoa on my last video. So I will go ahead and use that since it is new, and I'll still use the same mascara. Here's the finished eye look after eyeliner and mascara. I'm still really, really loving it. I have to tell you guys, I was a little hesitant. I almost did not keep this little quad because I wasn't sure about those purples, but I do think it is really, really pretty. The formula itself was really, really easy to work with. Very, very blendable. No fallout. Highly recommend. All right. Now let's move on to this new lipstick. So in my Beautylish Lucky Bag, I got this Wayne Gloss lipstick in shade Nutmeg. And I'm really, really excited to use it. I have other Wayne Gloss lipsticks and I absolutely love the formula. So I'm excited to try this color. It looks like a Liz color. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the Wayne Gloss lip pencil in medium nude. This is the shade that came in the box. But I already have it. This is the one I previously had. And so the one I got is still sealed. And I'm going to give it to a friend. All right, so here is Nutmeg. It goes perfectly with that lip liner. Perfectly. I don't necessarily think that the lipstick matches the rest of the look. I do think that it is pretty, and I think it'll definitely be a lipstick that I will wear. So that completes the full face of mostly new makeup. What do you guys think? So far, I am really impressed with the foundation. Like I said, I will leave a pinned comment down below with how it wore. I haven't watched any other reviews, so I don't know if other people are loving the foundation or hating the foundation, but a little bit about my skin is I am 44 and I have combo to oily skin. I also prefer a more medium to full coverage foundation. I do think that everything that I like in the foundation, I got from this. I love the coverage. I love the finish. The shade was a really good shade. So overall, I am really, really happy with how it is wearing so far. This Dior powder is beautiful, and I cannot wait to continue to wear it. I cannot even tell you how much I love that Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. The Hourglass blushes are beautiful. I mean, I'm really, really impressed. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what you think of them. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.